Air quality in Europe is regulated by the so-called Ambient Air Quality Directive. That's one of the major pieces of legislation, and it's responsible for regulating the limit values. So that's the maximum values of air pollutants that are allowed to be measured in the air. Now, this Ambient Air Quality Directive that we currently have is very old. It's from 2008, and it uses very much outdated scientific evidence on the recommended levels of air pollution. Since 2021, we have new scientific recommendations that were published by the WHO, and the levels that they recommend are much, much lower than what we are currently measuring or what is currently in the legislation. So it was necessary to revise the legislation. This was a long process. It started in around 2018. And now, finally, after many different and complicated steps, we have a compromise in the trilogue negotiations, which is the negotiations between the European Commission, the EU Parliament, and the Council of the EU. Hopefully, this deal that they came up with on February 20th this year will be then finally adopted. It has some very important changes. It substantially reduces the limit values in Europe for the main air pollutants. It includes a regular review of the evidence, which is going to be very important to keep in line with the scientific evidence. And also, very importantly, it includes for the first time clauses on access to justice and compensation for citizens in Europe. So they can actually, in case they are being harmed by air pollution, and they can show this, that they can actually get compensation from their country.